It's my little buddy, ready for action. Hey, what happened to my carefully collected box of useless junk? Never mind. Hey, Max. Hey, little buddy. Hey, Sam. I mean Max. I'm filled with disgust and an odd sense of foreboding. I'm angry as all get out. Are you as confused as I am? Well, that's all. I'm excited. I'm mad as hell. What should we do now? What do you think of this handheld video game? Probably. But it's a pretty color. What do you think we should do with this flip book? Want to do some painting, Max? That's weird. So am I. Why is this game called Car Bomb, anyway? But you don't wear any pants. What do you think we should do with these paper dolls? You're looking hale and hearty, little buddy. What do you think of the Cone of Tragedy? I can't wait to try it either. Do you still want to ride the Cone of Tragedy again? I wish I knew what happened to all that cool stuff I'd collected. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard, Max. What do you think that swirly totem pole means? I'm not sure what to make of that toothy totem pole. That guy in the campfire totem pole could be just about anybody. That two-headed totem pole is a mystery to me. Neither one of them is bald. Maybe it's their wives. Rasp, rasp, rasp. I think we should keep the rasp. I wonder where Bruno is. I wonder where Trixie is. Do you think it was a good idea to leave Conroy and Lee Harvey in the freezer like that? That Conroy Bumpus is one sick puppy. I'm concerned about this Conroy Bumpus character. I've got something in my eye. I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 10, and I don't know why. What's a good word, little buddy? My mind is a swirling miasma of scintillating thoughts and turgid ideas. This mission's giving me the heebie-jeebies. I didn't always want to be a cop, you know. The weed of crime bears bitter fruit. I miss my gun. I think I've got something in my eye. Where would you keep it? Computer games are your best entertainment dollar value. It's Max. I don't think I want to do that to Max. I can't go there. Don't ask me why. I can't talk to that. I can't use these things together. This is a completely unusable thingamabob. No, really. I can't pick that up. Are you dense? I can't pick that up. Read my lips. I can't pick that up. I give up. Look, bub, don't make me stop this game and come out there. I can't pick that up. I can't go there. Don't ask me why. There's just no talking to him. There's just no talking to her. I don't think he'd want that. I don't think she'd want that. I don't indiscriminately use people, except Max. He's not my type. She's not my type. Hello. Looks to me like a marginally volatile hostage situation, Max. Can't think of a reason not to. Sick him up, little buddy. Ooh. Ow. Hey, nice one. Yikes! Huh? That's no head, Max. It's one damned ugly time bomb. Let's leave this criminal cesspool pronto. Not if you don't mind me clawing at the dash and shrieking like a cheerleader. This phone represents unhindered contact with the outside world. This is no time for chit-chat. Our primitive answering machine. It's an 8-track. Nobody's left a message. This is pretty damn self-explanatory. Get in here, Max. It's a black light that Max uses to illuminate his rare 60s posters. It's a black light. I'd better turn it off first. It's Max's roach farm. My coat hanger antenna. I'm an electronics genius. Rabbit ears, one mighty fine light switch. All our money is invested in that rat hole. It looks pretty empty in there. I already cleaned it out. It's more money than we'll ever need. We've been through a lot together, this TV and I. Nah, that's the tuna fish sandwich I made last spring. Nah, vertical silverware storage. Oh boy, we've got a message. We may have to go over there and terrify the righteous indignity out of that little fellow. Doesn't she know I'm old enough to make my own decisions about getting shot? Hey, who are we to discriminate? I wonder if the pie shop gets calls reporting machete-wielding intruders. Cash. Never leave home without it. This would be more impressive in the dark, I think. Well, that was a pleasantly understated credit sequence. What the hell are you talking about, Max? Oops. Oh, yeah. Max, where should I put this so it doesn't hurt anyone we know or care about? I hope there was nobody on that bus. Hello? Yes? Yes? Yes. No. Really? Well, the same to you, Mac. Actually, it was the commissioner with another idiotic and baffling assignment. We can only hope. Due to the arbitrarily sensitive nature of the mission, we'll be meeting a bonded city courier out on the street. An egress. Guess he had it coming to him. Nah, Max would never forgive me. Stairs. We don't go upstairs. We don't go upstairs, not since the accident. Brutal. You're such an adorable urchin, Max. I really respect Flint's business acumen. I see that old Mr. Bosco's generously giving away his profits to the underprivileged ski mask-wearing youth of the neighborhood again. I see that old Mr. Bosco's doing his usual rabid business. I wouldn't want Max to miss all the fun. Jeez, Bosco, aren't you ever going to clean up this mess? I love this car. The finest in Bavarian cuisine. I think it's a door. Somebody's been ripping off the U.S. Postal Service. Steal the mail? Are you nuts? Another senseless victim of America's love affair with the automobile. I'd rather leave it in its natural state. That'll teach him to break our antenna. I don't think he's gonna move until we get our DeSoto off of him. It's our orders from the commissioner, telling us to hightail it down to the carnival. Vehicles will be stolen. Soiled office space available. Bosco's guns, liquor, baby needs. Really bad food. No way. I don't speak pigeon. Hey there, little fella. I guess not. It's times like this that make me want to lash out against a cruel world. Your head is disturbingly disproportionate to your body. Wow, a talking cat. Don't get smart with me, bub. Or my partner will floss every last crevice on his body with your whiskers. Maybe. Are you a cleverly disguised bonded city courier? Could you try coughing up our orders again? Yes, but don't go blabbing it to everybody. Maybe later, Max. Right now, we've got a message from the commissioner to collect. Hey, I don't think Mr. Bosco's voluntarily giving away his money. Max, the smart-ass kid doesn't think we're scary. What do you think about that? That's telling him, little buddy. Me too, Max. I didn't realize that the lower lip could stretch completely over the head. Amazing. We'd like some fine Bavarian food sprinkled with umlauts, please. What a sourpuss. Oh, it's a cute little hypercephalic kitten. I just love to turn this guy inside out. According to these orders, something bizarre is happening at the carnival. Maybe we should check it out when we've got nothing better to do. Like any time. I won't pick that kitten up. I don't know where he's been. Look, it's yet another cat. A nice, round, chubby cat. Looks like he got caught in a threshing machine. Hey, cute little kitty with a mangled eye. How are you today? Is that all you can say? I guess he just slipped through the cracks of our public school system. He's obviously bitter and disillusioned. Here, kitty, kitty. Okay. How'd you lose your eye anyway? Ciao. Are you a pirate? Here, kitty, kitty. What we have here is a failure to communicate. Just a bunch of intoxicated pigeons. Nah, Max would just see how many of them he could stuff into his gaping maw. I have no use for pigeons. I'd rather not handle those winged rats. It's a box of pecan-flavored candies. I hate pecan-flavored candies. It's a carousel of bootleg Max vs. the Robots games. It's a carousel of bootleg Sam and Max paint-by-number books. It's a carousel of bootleg Sam and Max flip books. It's a carousel of bootleg Sam and Max portable car bomb games. It's a carousel of bootleg Sam and Max dress-up books. It's a carousel of bootleg Sam and Max alphabet soup games. I've already got one. I'd better not. It's not wired in yet. Jackalopes. The bastard pets of Piltdown Man. I don't want to scare Max. Genuine Native American drums, manufactured by genuine Native Koreans. No way. Max tried to swallow one the last time. It's a shelf full of Snucky's crap. It's an official Snucky's anvil. No. It's an official Snucky's fly swatter. I prefer heavier artillery to take out rogue flies. It's a rasp. It's the official bootleg Sam and Max paint-by-number book. I'd better pay for this thing first. It's the portable car bomb game. I'd better pay for this first. It's the Sam and Max dress-up book. Fountain. He's one hell of a soda jerk. Hey, can you open this for me? I'd like to return this. Nah. You never know when a rasp might come in handy. Heavens no. Here's some money. I'll also take this crappy piece of bootleg merchandise. I'll also take this box of pecan-flavored candies. But I don't have any money. What a grouch. I'd like to buy this. Of course I do. Here, I'll also take this crappy piece of bootleg merchandise. That'll be all. I'll also take these disgusting pecan treats. You mean we have to pay money for this crap? Excuse me. Sharing this experience with you has reminded me. Sharing this experience with you has made me think Darwin was grossly mistaken. He really loves his ice cream. I thought I'd have something to say to you, but my mind's like a sieve. Hey, nice hat. You're awfully cheery for a minimum wage earner. Are you in charge here? Who's responsible for this rat trap? Nothing. Are you sure Snucky U's not in the Bowl Coalition? Snucky U. Is that in the Pac-10? Oh, I smell beef fritters. Snucky U. That sounds exciting. Is there anything else you'd like to tell us? Snucky U? What's that? Tell me what I want to know or I'll tell all your friends where you work. Snucky U? What the hell is that? My little buddy has to use the facilities. It's an awfully big rasp attached to that keychain. The keys? You need some help, little buddy? Do you know anything about Bigfoots? What can you tell me about this? What can you tell me about these? Fascinating. Humor him. I had no idea you were so rigorously trained. Cool. It's the mother of all crawdads. If Max spontaneously grew antlers, he still wouldn't be this ugly. I had no idea cacti were so festive. It's a great little car. I'd better get my little buddy first. It's one of those jumbo-size all-you-can-drink Snucky's cups. It's a large, sturdy Snucky's cup. Snuckies. This is what they do to merry-go-round horses who won't stay with the pack. I'd ride this fiendish quarter-grabber, but my lumbago's acting up. No way. Max'll spook the horse. Max! Looks like the midway's over there. A strength-o-meter. It's a strength-o-meter. I don't think I possess the psychotic strength needed to ring the bell. Hall of Oddities. Cushman Brothers Shows. Who was that? You're a demonic little imp, Max. Holy cripes on toast. You're the single ugliest thing I've ever seen. Well, there was that computer game developers conference. I still can't get over your incredible grotesqueness. I don't think so. Touchy. I've lost a whole bunch of neat junk. You must have been gifted with psychic powers to make up for your obvious physical shortcomings. Sure, I feel whole again. Well, no, but weird. He should add sword swallowing to his act. Sort of a flaming shish kebab deal. I'd better not. Max is highly flammable, if not downright explosive. I don't suppose you'd accept this generous bribe. I blame television. Check this out, Jack. We're the freelance police. Here's our authorization to be here. That was needlessly cryptic. Hey, Max, can you ring that bell? You're my hero, little buddy. Hey, Flame Boy, doesn't that hurt? That must hurt. Can you please put on a shirt? Bye. Hey, what's the holdup? Let us in. If you let us in, we'll get you an antacid. Later. Are you the ticket taker? Hey, nice flames. You know, I bet your mom washed your mouth out with kerosene. See ya. Don't you know who we are? Could you show us something neat? Let us in, Oleo Breath. I bet you can't make your flames reach the top of the tent. I want a corn dog. I bet you can't make flames shoot out of your butt. I'll be back. Nah. Who are those misanthropes at the gate? The short one with a bad hairpiece and the tall one with the dark, flinty eyes. Are you sure you don't know anything about Conroy Bumpus? You're sure you have no idea where Bruno was headed, don't you mean, since I loosed the savage beast on an unsuspecting populace? You can drop the act. We know it was your kerosene-soaked breath that freed Bruno. It's scary to watch you wrestle with abstract concepts, Max. Anything new on Bruno? Did you ever talk to Bruno before he escaped? Did Trixie tell you anything useful before she and Bruno escaped? How'd Trixie talk you into freeing Bruno? Sure you never talked to Trixie? What do you know about Trixie? It's a mange-ridden tuft of Bruno's Sasquatch hair. Don't be stupid, Max. It's a swatch of Bruno's fur and mange. Hey, this means we can ride free all day. Sorry, little buddy. Gee, maybe you shouldn't be eating corn dogs anyway. Jesse James' severed hand. And it's still twitching. I can't open the jar. How Kafkaesque. He's a nice guy, but sort of a drip. He looks delicious. A mutated sea monkey. So this is what happens to unsuccessful third-party presidential candidates. It's a melted ice block. Bruno the frozenest Bigfoot. Insect lad. Human enigma. Man or chicken dumpling. Ugh. Will you take this? Well, now that you mention it. Oh, hi. Hi? Hello? Bye. Hi. Everything seems to be in order here. I'm Sam. He's Max. We savagely protect the rights of innocence. How could we miss it? Hey, let me get this straight. You want us to go traipsing all over the country looking for a soggy Bigfoot? Hey, who isn't? I guess Max and I could search for your missing freaks, but we'll need free run of the carnival to look for clues. Leave everything to us, and we'll have those abominations of nature back in your protective care before you can read the Koran. Of course. The blank looks on your faces are the only reward we need. Close enough. Let's go, Max. You know, Max, I can't help thinking that we've foolishly tampered with the fragile inner mechanisms of this little spaceship we call Earth. You crack me up, little buddy. You know, I dated a Siamese twin poodle once. Hey, Cushmans! Which one do I talk to? Never mind. Well, it's back to the Bigfoot hunt. Where do you buy your clothes, anyway? So are you, Kane. I'll bet life is an unending torment for you guys. Have you ever thought about surgery? What do you know about Conroy Bumpus? Who are those guys we bumped into out by the gate? The other one was a tall guy with big hands. Bumpus? Who's Conroy Bumpus? What was that about Conroy Bumpus again? Is there anything else you can tell us about your escaped Bigfoot? Are you sure there's nothing more you want to tell me about Bruno? What can you tell us about Trixie? No. Green and Rusty? I've forgotten everything you told us about Trixie. It's one of those locks you can shoot a bullet through. It's a broken lock. I think the lock's already being used to keep me from entering that trailer. It's the door to Trixie's trailer. I'd better do something about that padlock first. Looks like the Tunnel of Love is over there. It's a wholesome whack-a-rat game with a prize in the dispenser slot. It's a wholesome whack-a-rat game. Looks like the entrance to the carnival is over there. I bet they have 4 or 5 accidents a year on this ride. The Cone of Tragedy. A right metaphor for life. Maybe we should ask the ride operators permission to use this ride. The Cone of Tragedy operator is a big fella. I feel so small next to this guy. It's a powerful refrigerator magnet that says World of Fish on its side. I wonder how that got in there. It's one of those impossible-to-win carny games that have been ripping off the American consumer for decades. It's just another rip-off carny game. It's out of order. It's a fishbowl magnifying lens. It's a Verschlegener magnifying lens. I don't think my head needs to be inflated beyond its already grotesque proportions. It's a lost and found claim ticket. Whack-a-rat. Cone of Tragedy. Me too. It's as though an integral part of my essence has been ripped from my being. Maybe later, chum. You're so easily jaded, Max. If I didn't know that this guy was a highly skilled professional, I'd be very afraid. Here, let us ride the cone of tragedy, or my partner will chew off your tattoos. I'd like to use this to ride the cone of tragedy, but it would be a hollow experience without Max. I got a perfect score. Maybe I should get a life. I won something. The game must be out of prizes. I didn't win. Hey, Max, come here. Watch this. Well, this is undignified. Hey, tattoo boy. Hey, carny boy. Excuse us. We need some help, and although you seem dangerously unequipped brain-wise, we've come to you for advice. Sorry to burn that last brain cell you were saving, but you could be helpful by answering some questions. Will you help me? Do you guys all go to the same tattoo parlor or what? Bye. Whoa, you're a big boy. What can you tell me about life? I'd like to ride the cone of tragedy, but I can't imagine doing it without Max. Me and my partner want to ride the cone of tragedy. We want to ride the cone of tragedy again. Where'd all my cool junk go? What do you know about Bruno the Bigfoot? We're the freelance police, and we're in a race against time. Exactly. How determinedly ignorant of you. Oh, hush. Sure you don't have any thoughts about Bruno? Do you have any idea what happened to Trixie? Yeah, your sadism is a credit to your profession. Is there anything else you can remember about Trixie? It's a stiltwalker's costume. It's a stiltwalker's costume. It's a stiltwalker's costume with a toupee. It's a stiltwalker's costume covered with tar. It's a stiltwalker's costume covered with tar and a toupee. It's a stiltwalker's costume covered with tar and faux woolly mammoth hair. It's a stiltwalker's costume covered with tar, faux woolly mammoth hair, and a toupee. Great, now we've got a stiltwalker's costume covered with tar and faux woolly mammoth hair. Now the costume is covered with tar. Now we've got a stiltwalker's costume covered with tar and faux woolly mammoth hair. It might be nice to have a hairy stiltwalker's costume, but I've got nothing to keep the hair stuck to the suit. Okay, I've attached Conroy Bumpus' toupee to the stiltwalker's costume. I don't think this is the time or place. I don't think I should take my costume off now. It's a scorecard from the Gator Golf Emporium in Roomy Eyes, Florida. It's a big closet. It's a hope chest. Hey, there's a neat costume in here. There's nothing else in here. Ooh, they're genuine Scrantonese potions of fertility. I don't think we should risk being any more fertile than we already are, Max. These lotions remind me of traumatic childhood trips to the groomer. It's reassuring to know that the carnival is still out there. That's a disquietingly tall bed. I bet I could fit 23/16 of me on that bed. I think this is the proverbial ugly swan that used to be a beautiful duckling. We'll need a free pass. It wouldn't be romantic without Max. Tunnel of Love. Want to ride the Tunnel of Love? Want to ride the Tunnel of Love again? Let's ride the TOL again. Well, that was fun. That ride continues to amuse me. I'm beginning to get frustrated. I think this ride is a wild goose chase. I'm about to give up. That was pointless. I can't walk through this door. It's not real. It's a cheap-looking painting of a castle. It's a cleverly hidden secret door that looks like a cheap-looking painting of a castle. It's a fuse box. That's probably a good idea. I should have tried it sooner. That's a good idea. Maybe I should try it when I'm a little closer to the fuse box. I don't see the point. It's a nifty flashlight equipped with a black light. Hey, this crummy prize doesn't come with any light bulb. It's a crummy flashlight with no light bulb. It fits perfectly. The light bulb's burned out. Just another random acts of violence. Thank goodness today's leaders react more calmly to negative opinion polls. No way, Max. Look what they did to that rat. Nothing like rotting corn dogs to lend ambience to a tunnel of love. Better to reign in hell than to serve in heaven. Milton. Would it be tacky to root for the snake? Why, it's old Mr. McReady, the janitor. Funny how Mr. McReady looks so much more lifelike now that he's dead. Wow, a loving recreation of that Evelyn Morrison classic, Revenge of the Gill Guy. That's one spooky gill guy. Get off of there, Max. Come here, Max. Check this out. You never did. Boy, this sure is romantic. I can't pick that up from here. I can't use that from here. I can't use these things together. I can't pick that up from here. I can't use that from here. I can't talk to that. We're already in the boat. I think somebody needs to flip a switch before this thing starts again. It's our Tunnel of Love boat. It's a short-circuited Tunnel of Love boat. It's Max. He looks a little busy. It's a keys key. You're such a cute, misguided little bunny. This looks like the Tunnel of Love reset switch. It's a Tunnel of Love reset switch. The Tunnel of Love is already operational. There. That should get things running again. Couch Spudus in his native habitat. Who are you? I'm Sam. He's Max. We fight crime. Dougie? What a cool pad. Doug, I wonder if I left the coffee pot on. Hey, Spud, what you eatin'? What the heck are you, anyway? You know, watching too much TV is super bad for the eyes. Never mind. I think that's all for now. Do you know anything about Bruno the Sasquatch? Look, we just want to know where Bruno is now. Your uncle? That's great, kid. Where can we find your uncle? Oh, we are. Why not tell us now? Are you sure there's nothing more you can tell us about Bruno? What is it? Everything looks like a couple of snakes to you. I'm not sure what that is. It's a broken golf ball retriever with a magnet attached to it. It's a broken golf ball retriever with a cup attached to it. It's a broken golf ball retriever with a severed hand attached to it. It's a broken golf ball retriever. That might be a good idea, but I'll need something to hold the cup on the end of the retriever. I'd better take the magnet off first. Perhaps I should pick that up before doing anything to it. That might be a good idea, but I'll need something to hold the magnet on the end of the retriever. I'd better take the cup off first. The hand is still stuck in the jar. It's about time they closed this senseless, cruel, politically incorrect attraction. Closed. That's where the driving range is. This would look great in our office. Gator Golf. He's repulsive, but I can't take my eyes off of him. Max, let's go. Alligators and golfing together. It's brilliant. Hey, golf pro guy. Not that I care, but what made you think of putting alligators and golf together? I hate when that happens. I need some help. I find your combination of golfing and alligators almost Dolly-esque in its dissonance. This juxtaposition of gators and golf continues to jar my senses. This must be a popular teen hangout. Don't you ever leave here? When's feeding time? I've got an inexplicable urge to buy some suitcases. Do you know what this thing is? Isn't that dangerous? What's this thingy again? So what kind of handicap does your average Bigfoot have? Where have I heard that before? In hard-to-carry penny rolls? Did he have help? Protective ankle wear? Anything else you can tell us about Bigfoots? What do you think of Conroy Bumpus? No reason. What would you say if we told you that Conroy Bumpus was a festering boil on the buttocks of humanity? Just checking. Don't go anywhere. It's a bucket of fish. It's a golf tee. It's a bucket of golf balls. I don't want to golf that. Golf clubs. Maybe I should have something to hit first. Misanthropes? What a jerk. It's a nice 5-iron, though. It's a hunk of bleached blonde Sasquatch fur and mange. It's the fur and mange from the Gator Golf Sasquatch. It's an empty snow globe without a stopper. Hey, it's empty. It's a snow globe full of water. It's a snow globe full of swirling pseudo-mystical energies. It's an empty snow globe with a cork stopper. That seems to have capped the snow globe. No way am I going in there. It smells like wet carpet. It's a target. Be no fun if I couldn't get Max wet. Hey, what? Jeez, Max, get over it. I'd better. I'm not sure where you'd put it. That's one angry rabbit. It's a snow globe from the Mystery Vortex in scenic Goldwump, Washington. Take a look. To Elmo the Bigfoot. Keep on truckin'. Shavuel the Mole Man. Shut up, Max. I hate that game. You're an irritable bunny today, aren't you? Maybe I should just leave you there. The world's largest ball of twine. Holy cat heaven. How long do you suppose it took them to wind this immense ball of twine? Holy cat heaven. It must have taken them some time to roll that up into a ball. Yep, that's one mighty ball of twine. Yep, it's still our car. It's a sky car. Too late. It's a tram launch leading to the Ball of Twine restaurant, and this sign points to the Twine Museum. Shake a leg, Max. Wait for it. Fun facts about the world's largest ball of twine. If laid out from end to end, the ball would stretch from here to the far side of Jupiter. Also, scientists theorize that by 2053, the sheer weight of the ball will push the Earth out of its orbit, propelling our planet on a collision course with the Sun. Way to take the short view, little buddy. This sign tells me more than I really want to know about this monstrosity. Words like big and large only begin to describe this thing, not to mention grotesque. I haven't seen so much twine since that night in Tokyo in '67. I can't cut off a piece of twine in the middle. That would destroy its status as the biggest ball of twine in the world. Been there, done that. That's a good idea, but it won't work. That might be a good idea, but the golf ball retriever's still broken. I don't think that'll work. I'd need something more snake-like to penetrate the twine. I must be happy. It's a 1/200,000th scale model of the actual ball of twine. I bet it's really a soccer ball covered with string. According to the plaque, this is a shaving from the first foot of the ball of twine. It's just another little piece of string. If I'm gonna need any string in this game, it'd better be a longer piece. Now there's something you don't see every day. Yeah, but these are halibut. It's raining fish heads. I don't think we were in a vacuum, Max. That was wholesome. Well, that was useless. He looks like my 8th grade English teacher, but with more warmth. Shouldn't you be posing for a painting with a pitchfork? Hey, dour docent person, do you work here? How much are they paying you anyway? Let me guess. Your suit is entirely made of twine. Don't you ever get tired of sitting there? Stop staring at me. How'd you get this job anyway? It's places like this that make me wish I were Canadian. That'll be all for now, as Conroy Bumpus passed through here. He's a country western star gone berserk with power. Sure you haven't seen Conroy Bumpus? You haven't seen an 8-foot-tall woodland creature answering to the name of Bruno around here, have you? Yeah, I've heard enough stories today. Have you seen Bruno recently? That depends on your definition. Is there anything else you can tell us about Bruno? Then forget it. I need my information in bite-sized packets. What's with all the fish guts flying past the window? Isn't it a little environmentally unsound, dumping all those excess fish guts on the ground? Hey, good point. This ball isn't really made from a continuous piece of twine, is it? Good thing we only took 91 yards. Nothing, I just said, good thing I ate some lard. What would you do if someone cut off, say, 94 yards of the ball? It's a transparent elevator. It's a conveniently located pair of mounted binoculars. Okay, I've lodged the magnifying lens in front of the mounted binoculars. It's a perfectly good metric left-handed spanner that's been bent out of shape. These exposed wires look like they're part of the restaurant control mechanism. These wires are somehow connected to the restaurant's motor. Seafood, fresh fish. I've got to use this elevator. I can't pick that up. He looks safe enough. Could you bend this? Great. I think I can see Frog Rock. I don't think that's the right place. I'd better stop the rotation when I think I've got it. Nerds. This restaurant's rotating too fast for me to get a bead on Frog Rock. I could be looking right at Frog Rock, but everything's too tiny. I'm sure this is somehow useful, but I'll be damned if I know how. That was a fun trip down memory lane. I'd better put these wires back first. Now I can control the speed and direction of the diner via these mounted binoculars. You know, you could go blind if you keep staring at things like that. Did not. I miss my buddy. What you doing? Why? Well, that makes sense. Now what are you doing? Bending more tools? We gotta go. I'll just be on my way now. How do you bend these tools anyway? Hey, lay off the swearing. We're trying to appeal to kids. %, ampersand, $. Swearing in longhand, asterisk mouth. Well, bye. Have you heard anything about Bruno the Bigfoot? Sure you don't know anything about Bruno? Should I even bother asking you about Conroy Bumpus? About Conroy. What are these malformed tools good for? Lord knows I've got a lot of those. Sure. Thanks. Still at it? That's okay. No way, not from here. It's the loose end of the ball of twine. It's 91 yards of twine. I can't reach it from here. That'd be a great idea. If I was on the other side of the deck. Maybe later. It seems to be locked. I don't think we can get through here. I can't reach that door from here. I told you I had a plan. Too bad we can't reach it from this side of the deck. You always need a large piece of string in games like this. Wow, that's one long loose end. Too bad I can't reach it from this side of the deck. You always need a large piece of string in games like this. Hey, Max, I've got another plan. Shut up and climb over the rail. See? That wasn't so bad. Let's start crying like babies. The fish appears to be held in place by a hard-to-reach bolt. It's a loosened bolt. I'll need the proper tool to remove that bolt. That's a nice idea, but I wouldn't have any leverage with that. That did the trick. That's a large fiberglass fish. It's still a large fiberglass fish. I've already unscrewed the bolt. What a hunk of fillet. I'm naming it Bubbles. Wow, he's blowing bubbles. It's a big fish net. It's a net with fish. Only Max would touch that. It's a bucket of fish. I've got to use this car. World of fish. Fish feed. I'm thinking, what's that noise? It's kind of wobbly in here. Hey, Max, climb in this fish. Hey, Max, come here. You should have thought of that before we left. I hear a far-off rumble. Weird. Wretched refuse on a teeming shore. What's going on here? Having any luck? Hey, Bub. Boo. Something fishy's going on here. You work for Scale, don't you? Thanks anyway. So, how are they biting? You must really love fish. Then why do you work here? I love all your movies, especially the early funny ones. Sorry, I must have confused you with someone else. Don't move. What do you know about Bigfoots? What became of your great uncle, the Bigfoot? What's the deal with that helicopter? How sad. About that helicopter. Okay. Have you seen Conroy Bumpus? Maybe you should compare notes with my partner. Still don't want to talk about Conroy Bumpus? Thank goodness the DeSoto's unaffected by this spooky paranormal realm. It's our car. I don't have to go. This kind of thing wouldn't happen if they had indoor plumbing. Just your run-of-the-mill flying outhouse. Who knows what makes these inanimate objects dance their infernal jitterbug? You're an ignorant dolt, Max. I wonder if these things spin the other direction in Australia. Mystery vortex. That's probably just the metal plate in your head. It's a small door. It's a door. I'd never fit through it. It's a little door. It's a door. It's a big door. I can't reach the doorknob. An 8-ball. Hey, 8-ball. Will Max and me be together forever? It's a player piano. It's the seamy underbelly of water. I can't use these things together. This is a completely unusable thingamabob. Will I ever recapture the carefree innocence of my youth? Will we ever finish this Verschluggener quest? Are you lying? Bye. Sure is crinkly in here. I didn't think they could do that. Stop turning your head inside out, Max. It's a forest of shoe trees. I'm becoming a ball of intellect. That's a mirror. It's a big magnet. It's a lever. Lucky guess. Wow. The mystery vortex is controlled by giant magnets buried under the Earth's crust. Get over it. Is Elvis a Bigfoot? Conroy Bumpus's amazing diet. The astonishing exclusive details of Insect Lad's honeymoon tragedy. Widower, 98. Weds self. Severed head explodes. Destroys bus. Aliens moon Hubble telescope. Photos inside. League of Katydids terrorizes Christmas shoppers. Real-life baby Huey, 2, crushes mom, 24. I'm sure there's something interesting in there. I knew there was something interesting in there. No problem. Nothing interesting in here. Water bottle. Refreshing. It's a charming decanter filled with vile and mysterious liquids. We're supposed to spill this stuff on Frog Rock. God knows why. I'm Sam. He's Max. We bust punks, and we're bigger than a bread box. Is this your ring? Yes, but I don't see how that's going to get me any closer to Bruno. No, but I don't see how finding it's going to get me any closer to finding Bruno. Just lucky, I guess. Where's that? Is that all? Put the fur on the rock. Got it. Let's go, Max. You must be joking. What'll happen then? Thanks. Let's go, Max. He looks like a health-conscious version of Doug. I don't know. Have you got any beef snacks for my little buddy? Now look what you've done. You've gone and scared Max. We need your help. We want to pick your brain. Nothing. What's with all the newspaper clippings? I had that once. But then my parents kicked me out of the house and told me to find a job. You really think you'll find the answer to all of life's mysteries in the tabloids? Doug says hi. 1, 2, 3. Just checking. Well, I guess that's all for now. What do you know about Bruno? If you must. Come on. Tell us about Bigfoots. Could you repeat all that stuff about Bigfoots again? Where did you say Frog Rock is? Could you repeat that bit about your missing mood ring again? What does your mood ring tell you? It's another tuft of Sasquatch hair and mange. This fur and mange must have belonged to the Sasquatch at the Mystery Vortex. Museum gift shop. Bigfoot. Mini vortex. What does this do? Say that one 3 times really fast. It's a Mystery Vortex booth. It's already full. That might be a good idea, but perhaps I should wait until the vortex is running. Can we try the vortex? Wow, the snow globe actually sucked in the pseudo-mystical energies of the Mystery Vortex. I never get tired of that effect. I can't leave the vortex while it's activated. Looks like all the blood went to her head years ago. Make it stop. Do you know why you're upside down? Stove gib tuoba wonk oi odd taw? Oh, I could go for some right-side up cake right now. I feel like my sense of reality has just exploded. Don't you get tired of always hanging around here? Are you feeling as mentally unstable as I am? I'm looking for a Bigfoot. Is there anything you can tell us about the Bigfoot that might help us? Do you know who Conroy Bumpus is? This place seems to have that effect on people. Is there anything else you can say about Conroy Bumpus? Do you sell any snow globes like this one? Why not? I guess this means you don't have any snow globe stoppers. Anything else you can tell us about the snow globes you used to sell? We'll be back. Gravity's taken a holiday and lost its luggage. Throw down. What pretty colors. I'm already using the vortex. It's already full. I don't want to use that with the vortex. I can't talk to the vortex. I can't pick up the vortex with my bare hands. This doesn't look like a frog at all. We didn't pay anything. It still doesn't look much like a frog. It's got Bruno's fur smeared on it. The fur from the vortex is smeared on it. There's some soggy fur from the driving range smeared on it. I better not waste this stuff until I smear all 3 Sasquatch samples on this rock. Frog Rock. It's amazing how far this car has gotten on 1 tank of gas. Wait for it. I don't think this is a natural occurrence, Max. In fact, I think we're witnessing a celestial convergence of some sort. A wishing well. I think we'd need a bigger well. Well. It's customary to throw money into these things. I think we have to throw money in this thing. Bumpusville. I wonder if Conroy's a member of Good Sam Club. Knock it off! I wish this game were over. Hold it. Get back here. We're dealing with a very literal well here. I wish I knew what Max was thinking. Well, that was a waste of money. Nah, this thing's malfunctioning. It's a Conroy world after all. It'll be a pleasure. Cripes! Hey, Max, take a look at this. Hey, you learned how to read. This painting's like a car wreck. I can't stop staring at it. It's a gold record for Conroy's breakthrough hit. Two-fisted, beer-drinking, gun-toting, hard-loving, fast-driving country western Liverpudlian. It's the platinum record Bumpus got for Let's Drink Beer and Shoot Things. It's a gold record for Bumpus's Heaven's Just Like Texas, except that there's no taxes. Conroy's first 8-track tape, Flushed Down the Toilet of Love. It's a gold record for Conroy's runaway hit, Broken-Hearted Roadkill on the Highway of Romance. Oh, the platinum record Conroy got for his all-time hit, Smile When You Say That, You Rock and Rollin' Wimp. Bumpus got this gold record for Daddy's Two-Steppin' in His 2-Foot Grave. It's hard to believe that he sold 1 million of Tobacco Spit Blues. I don't recall giving it a cute little choice. Get along, little robot. There he goes. I thought I smelled something. How Pavlovian. He's not getting any smarter, is he? Oops. Too late. I can't do anything with it while it's moving. It's a macro-hard maintenance droid. I wouldn't know where to begin. Now that I've read that ponderous manual, I can move the robot around like this. Follow me, you Spielbergian robot. That's nothing. Watch this. Sorry. This might be more useful. Let's try this again. A stunning portrait of John Muir, famous naturalist. This is Conroy's first guitar. It says here that he practiced diligently for 2 weeks. Then gave it up and hired a backup band. So did car crashes. Conroy's first and last guitar. Cripes, look at all the trophies. Gee, I didn't know that Bumpus won the Vince Lombardi Trophy in 1968. Look, they're paintings of trophies. Genuine imitation American-style chest. Not intended for any kind of use. A great addition for your genuine imitation American collection. Definitely. It's a portrait of John Muir. Where? Well, you really shouldn't tell fibs about dead animals, Max. Stop bugging me. I'm admiring this portrait of John Muir. It's a pillow. And it's got Miracle Grow hair tonic all over it. It's a pillow with hair tonic all over it. I don't want to strain myself. I don't think that'll work without something at the end of the retriever to grab the book. Now that's just silly. It looks like an official macro-hard maintenance droid manual. If I had the slightest inclination to strain myself, I could probably reach it. However, I'm sure I can drag this out into a longer yet more satisfying experience. It's a guide to the operation of macro-hard maintenance droids. It's one of Conroy's toupees. It's a pedestal. There's nothing to pick up anymore. That'd be silly. It's Conroy's toupee. The best never rest. Happening every Sunday. Sunday. Okay, I'm over the shock now. Uh-oh. Hang back, buddy, and observe my magic. First, I'm taking the magnet off of the golf ball retriever. First, I'm taking the cup off of the golf ball retriever. Oops, maybe. I got a little lost in the troubleshooting chapter. Looks like a keyhole to me. I've already freed Bruno and Trixie. Bumpusville sings. I'm feeling a little morally conflicted about taking Bruno back to the circus. Oh yeah, the Bigfoot party. Where is it? Let's go. Hey, Bruno. Hey, Trixie. It's Bruno and Trixie. Uh-oh. No problem. I hate floor shows.
Thank you, thank you.
It's a virtual reality helmet. The equipment's broken. Hey, you're the cheap thug who helped Bumpus 5-iron my little buddy. If my guns weren't at the cleaners, you'd be Swiss cheese, bub. My, what big hands you have. Don't I know you? No. What's going on here? Nye. You know, I think you'd scare away fewer tourists if you added a little color to your wardrobe. Forget it. You sure are one dedicated employee. What you reading? Well, we'll be looking around ourselves. Don't get up. Skip it. So, what's this Conroy Bumpus Yahoo really like? Sure you won't give us any dirt on your boss? How can you stand to work for someone who persecutes harmless beasts like Bruno the Bigfoot? Don't you have any misgivings about hunting harmless freaks like Trixie? So, what's all this virtual reality equipment for? The devil, you say? We get the picture. What's the deal with this virtual reality stuff again? It's Conroy's thuggish henchman, Lee Harvey. I didn't save the princess. Have you ever seen the inside of a dragon's large intestine? Maybe I should have tried to kill the dragon. Maybe I should have used that sword. Leaving. Heaven forbid. Us? I am the keymaster. It's a Cheesley polygon sword. It's a chunky, hovering dragon's heart. Just like the one I have at home. It's a Cheesley polygoned key. Yonder lies the castle of my father, the king. This is virtual reality? I may be sick. I still don't see what all the fuss is about. That's a pretty crappy looking dragon. I don't think he wants to talk. It's a miniature mighty volcano, lending authenticity to this jungle motif. It's a miniature mighty volcano statue. Savage Jungle Inn. Tiki-rific. I just hope this place has authentic Savage Tiki drinks with that authentic Tiki tang. Close enough for jazz. Let's go. It's a phone booth with privacy shading. I wonder if this bird talks. Nah, that'd be stupid. It's just a typical brain-dead toucan. Don't be silly. I remember seeing this movie in theaters when I was a pup. During the climactic scene, they dropped giant rubber snakes on the audience. Why don't they make movies like that anymore? Probably. I hear there's a remake in the works with Julia Roberts and Bruce Willis. These are pamphlets for the Mount Rushmore Dinosaur Tar Pit and Bungee Jumping National Park in North Dakota, and someplace called the Celebrity Vegetable Museum in Goat Liver, Texas. These are pamphlets for the Mount Rushmore Dinosaur Tar Pit and Bungee Jumping National Park, and someplace called the Celebrity Vegetable Museum. What's up? Here, she looks familiar. It's Evelyn Morrison, B-movie star. That's a particularly big Bigfoot. I had no one to call. You'd have to get cellular. That's bad, Max. Really bad. Jeez. I won't be seen in this ridiculous state. It certainly is the tikiest. Join the party. Enjoying yourself? There must be a way in. Bigfoot, Bigfoot, let me in. What's bugging you? We just want to check out the party for a minute to see some friends. So what else is new? You're not being very cooperative. I'm getting the impression that there's something lacking in our lives. Why won't you let us in after all we've done for you? Sounds like some kind of shindig. How's the band? What's up in there? Well, see ya. Hey, you're Evelyn Morrison, famed B-movie star. I've seen all your movies. Is that the one where the alien says, "Clam do beretta nimno"? Oh, yeah. Actually, we just want to ask a few questions. I still can't believe that you're Evelyn Morrison. Works for me. Hey, aren't you Evelyn Morrison, famed B-movie star? Miss Morrison, you know, you look like a really scary version of Evelyn Morrison, famed B-movie star. Actually, I'm more of an Irish wolfhound than a cur. Something about this place makes me want to toss Max into a volcano. Action! How'd you end up in the hotel business? Bigger movie stars than you? Pshaw. Do you always speak about yourself in the third person? I have this sudden craving for an umbrella drink. Take it easy, Max. You don't even drink. I'll get back to you later. Thanks. Have you had any problems with the Bigfoots? I'll take that as a no, then. How many Bigfoots are here, anyway? You haven't seen a short, self-absorbed, crazy-as-a-bedbug country western singing star around here, have you? Why? About Conroy Bumpus. Nice outfit. So where'd you get that way-out look? And it's such a natural look, too. Sharing this experience with you, little buddy, makes me realize just how much I need a vacation. I guess we could try it on. I wonder if they'll play Yellow River. I've learned the hard way never to talk to a band while they're jamming. What choreography. One does not cut in on a Bigfoot. Chateau Sasquatch 92. A very bad year. Cork. That seems to have gotten the cork off. With this poison? Don't be silly. I don't think the ice pick will remove the cork. Looks like something important's happening. We don't want Bigfoot money, Max. It's probably made of tree bark or something. Gee, thanks. She looks friendly in a scary sort of way. He looks spooky in a cheery sort of way. He looks happy in a gluttonous kind of way. Mrs. V, I can only imagine how exciting it must be to be married to the king of the Bigfoots. I wish my hair was more like yours. I can't do a thing with mine. God, I can't believe I lived long enough to hear you say that. What do you think should be done to solve the rampant environmental problems facing the Bigfoots? Gotta go. So, what's your take on that tornado totem pole? About that tornado pole. Why does that totem have a big tooth on it? Can you recap your vast knowledge on the tooth totem? Oh, yeah. How could I forget? Who's the guy with a hat on the third totem pole? I don't think so. What about the third totem? Have you given any thought to the totem pole with the two heads on it? Bald Bigfoots? What was that about the totem with the two faces? Conroy Bumpus is in the freezer. Bruno says hi. What do you think of Trixie? Hey, Stretch. There is no try. There's only do. Or donut. I was hoping you'd tell me. Ahem. What's your story? Sorry I asked. What's it like hanging upside down for years on end? You're the skinniest Bigfoot I've ever seen. Are you the boy in a bubbled, a berry... Never mind. Figure of speech. In your delusional opinion, what would you make of the first totem pole? Just for fun, what was that about the first totem again? Okay, we get it. What about the totem with a tooth on it? Please don't say fruitcake. Any further insights into the dental totem pole? What about the totem pole with a man on it? What do you think of the totem with the two faces? So what was that about the two-headed totem? Oh, right. Bruno's out by the pool. Actually, I think he's doing the backstroke. Has Trixie brought back any news from the aliens? We put Conroy Bumpus in the freezer. Hey, hungry boy. Mr. Omnivore? Excuse me. Your appetite's bigger than Max's. Take it easy, Max. You don't even like girls. No. We kind of had you Bigfoots pegged as plant eaters. So where have you been hiding for the past few years? What was it like in the dunk booth? So what did you think of the first totem pole? What was that again about the totem with a tornado on it? How about the second totem pole? 3 more, actually. How could you miss them? They're right there. Oh, right. You didn't see the second totem. Do you remember the pole with a man on it? What did you think of the totem with a guy on it? I don't suppose you'd know about the fourth totem pole. Who's the President of the United States? Okay, I think we're done here. About that fourth totem pole. Forget it. What are you guys going to do with Conroy and Lee Harvey? Bear? Bruno's out by the pool. What do you think of Trixie singing? The Pool of Decadence. Jesus, Max, you don't even like girls. I think I figured out one of the totem poles. Hey, Chiefy Poo. I think I figured out one of those baffling totem poles. I believe we've deduced the secret of one of your totem poles. Hey, Mr. Chief. We found something that might tie into your totem poles. Maybe after this case is over. Well, that should do it, right? What's the story, Pops? What? It'd be a shame to lose one of these furry fellas, don't you think? That's one damn stately-looking Bigfoot. The water seems to be swirling from the vortex thingy. It's got a dinosaur tooth in there. And it's got a dinosaur tooth in there. There's a bearded vegetable floating around. And there's a bearded vegetable floating around. An oil slick is oozing around on the surface. Hey, Chief, can you spare a second? Knock, knock. Vanuatu. Vanuatu, stop clowning around and help us save the Bigfoots? You know, I'm really anxious about this whole totem pole thing. That wasn't anxious. It was your cotton candy. What happens when we've satisfied the requirements laid forth by the totem poles? I'm still having nightmares about alligators. We'll be back. What do you make of the first totem pole? Tell me again about the first pole. What's your take on the second totem pole? I didn't fully understand that bit about the second pole. How does the third pole figure into the scheme of things? We're still fuzzy on the third pole. What does the fourth totem pole represent? Once again on the fourth pole? What can you tell us about Bruno? One more time on Bruno? What do you think about Trixie? What's your official stance on Conroy Bumpus? Looks like a before and after shot. This was the one with the faces. A patron saint of Bigfoots? This one had the picture of the woodsman. Dentistry? This was the one with the tooth on it. What is this? Some kind of tornado? I think that used to be the tornado one. Sounds heavy. Bruno. Most of your mange-ridden brethren, apparently. Well, that's how we get most of our gigs, so why not? Yep, that's Bruno. The veritable holy grail of our mission. Bruno? So Bruno, are you just going to stand here all day? Possibly. Psst. Max, maybe we should wait a while before returning Bruno to his well-meaning yet horribly twisted owners, because I have a sick, gnarled premonition that something important's going to happen to the Bigfoots. And it would be nice if Bruno were here to see it before we slapped him back in a block of ice. We've decided to let you roam free until the end of the convention. What's caused this big crisis you and the chief keep rattling on about? What's wrong with the trees? How many trees do you Bigfoots need to thrive? I still can't figure out how a Whittier-Bane Bigfoot like yourself fell into the clutches of the Cushmans. That's a classic, all right. So why aren't you dancing with the other Bigfoots? Later, little buddy. Right now we've got things to figure out. Later. Be seeing you. Not that this'll mean anything to you. But that totem pole on the left turned out to be symbolic of the mystery vortex trapped in a snow globe. What do you make of that totem pole on the far left? Well, about that leftmost totem pole. Never mind. We'll figure it out ourselves. I know you'll be thrilled to hear this. The second totem pole symbolized a dinosaur tooth. Any keen Bigfoot insights into the totem pole with a tooth on it? Yes? Any new revelations about that second totem pole? The third pole was symbolic of a vegetable shaped like John Muir's head. I'm not holding my breath, but do you have any clue who the guy in the third totem pole is? So, Max, you are a marshmallow. Any more ideas on this third totem pole, Bruno? In case you're interested, the fourth totem pole symbolized a batch of Miracle Grow hair tonic. See that totem pole? What did you tell them? You're not really guillotining hapless pasta heads, are you? So what do you think about all this? Max, what were you saying, Bruno? Are you still enjoying yourself? That's the plan. How'd you and Trixie meet anyway? And you want to put him back in a block of ice. I give up. So what are you and Trixie going to do now? None of your business. Well, now that Conroy's out of your hair, what are you going to do? Conroy's on ice. It's a freezer. It's an ice pick. It's an ice pick that's been horribly twisted. Nothing back there. Conroy on ice. Let's put them back before they melt, Max. It's best to leave them buried deep within the ice. I think we should put them back before they melt. I'd rather not talk to Lee Harvey just now. I'd rather not talk to Conroy just now. Hey, Max, why don't you make yourself useful? That was fun. We're the freelance police. Hey, Conroy, what do you think you're doing? I'd probably feel more threatened if I wasn't so hungry. Look, behind you, the three-headed monkey. Where'd you get the extra toupee? No, really, where'd you get the new toupee? I can't be in your menagerie. I don't know how to play an instrument. You'll never get away with this. Why do you persecute harmless Bigfoots? Really? Well, that's a valid motivation, too. I bet deep down you really love Bigfoots. I'm not really a Bigfoot, you know. Really, I'm not a Bigfoot. Where'd you get that British accent, anyway? Just so you know, I hate country music. There's something you should know, Bumpus. Maybe this'll convince you that I'm not a Bigfoot. Yep, that's our car. Remaindered Conroy Bumpus eggplants. It's a whole heap of eggplants shaped like Conroy Bumpus' head, the celery stalk. I wonder what's holding those mop tops up. I can't believe Harrison actually agreed to this. It's amazing what they can do with mushrooms. Indiana Jones and the Temple of Shrooms. What detail. Never mind that. What about the string beans behind the fence on the grassy knoll? That avocado is Governor Connolly. So this is where it all happens. You don't want to eat these veggies, little buddy. They've all got faces on them. A well-tended garden of mutant vegetables is like a melody. It's an eggplant that looks somewhat like Conroy Bumpus. It's a gourd that looks just like John Muir, the naturalist. Your likeness from picture. Celebrity Vegetable Museum. What do you make of this? I applaud this woman's monomania. This is a monument to human ingenuity. I'll make a note. What the holy mother of gourd is this? Oh, that would have been my second guess. So, how did you get started in this line of work? I see. I grow more fascinated by the moment. So what's the biggest thing in vegetable celebrities right now? Miniaturization? Peas? How late are you open? Well, bye. So what do you know about Bigfoots? What about Sasquatches? What prompted that batch of Conroy heads over there? Know anything else about Conroy? That'll do it for Conroy. Thanks. Okay, I think I've had just about all the vegetables I can take for a while. How about you? This place is really starting to grow on me. Where to after this? I think I've had just about all the veggie culture I can take. It's great what science can do to vegetables. Thanks. Bye. Where's my John Muir vegetable? Okay, I think I've had just about all the vegetables I can take for a while. How about you? Let's go see what we can turn up. Where to now? Thanks. Bye. At least the DeSoto stopped making that funny noise. When this is all over, we should really get this car looked at by a qualified mechanic. From the size of their granfibular extensions, I'd say they were a couple of brachiosaurs. They're only robots, Max. Dinosaurs have been extinct for millions of years. It's a pair of brachiosaurs. Let's do George. George, fo forge, banana, fana, fo forge, fee, fi, fo forge. George. It's George Washington. Let's do Thomas. Thomas, fo famas, banana, fana, fo famas, fee, fi, fo famas. Thomas. It's Thomas Jefferson. Let's do Teddy. Teddy, fo fetty, banana, fana, fo fetty, fee, fi, fo fetty. Teddy. It's Teddy Roosevelt. Let's do Abe. Abe, fo fabe, banana, fana, fo fabe, fee, fi, fo fabe. Abe. It's Abe Lincoln. Dino Bungee National Memorial. The whole tooth? Push button to hear Rex speak. Nothing happened. The twine must be jamming the works. That was informative. It's a fearsome maw. That's a good idea, but there's nothing for the twine to catch on. Maybe if the jaw was angled better. It's 91 yards of string tied to a dinosaur's tooth. I haven't got enough leverage from here to pull out a tooth. I can't take it anywhere. Push button to hear Wally speak. That was informative. I've seen hair like this somewhere before. No, this hair has the same coarseness as Sasquatch hair. Who knows? More importantly, who cares? I can't get over how much this mammoth hair resembles Sasquatch hair. We've got more faux woolly mammoth hair than we'll ever need. Look, a 70-million-year-old statue with no graffiti. No way. You're artistically inept. Maybe later. I wonder how he flossed with those itty-bitty hands. I'd say our DeSoto is about 90 yards away. It's a somewhat authentic dinosaur tooth. It's more faux woolly mammoth hair than we'll ever need. Dang, I can't hook anything with the mouth closed like that. Hey, Max, I've got a job for those mighty incisors of yours. See that woolly mammoth? Stop playing dumb and get chomping. Fine work, Max. Now we've got more faux woolly mammoth hair than we'll ever need, and we've learned an important lesson. I can't remember the last time I saw so much tar. Tar. I can't reach over the top of the pool. Huh? I'm not getting tar all over Max's fur. That's a good idea. Too bad the retriever won't bend over the top of the pool. This line's not moving very quickly. That's not funny, Max. This line's not moving very quickly. But then, the same thing could be said about the plot. It's a line of cheery children. I don't think that slide could support our weight. Besides, that line doesn't seem to be moving. Looks like this elevator will take us up into Washington's nose. Oh, it's a natural woodland creature enjoying the advancements of humankind. You must be this tall. Bungee. So long, squirt. What's going on here, you cute little ragamuffin? You should show more respect toward your elders, Sonny. No, Max. Puberty will be punishment enough for this one. Can we cut in line? I don't know what you're doing, but I want to try it. We want to ride the tar slide. I bet this is an e-ticket ride. Oh, the humanity. This place evokes a sense of wonder. That's kind of a long drop. Bungee cord. She must be the instructor on duty. Quit that. So, what do you think? It's a danger I face every day. So, Max, what do you think? Are you sure? Who's stalling? I'm just waiting for my buddy to come here and check out this spectacular view. Are you in charge here? Olympic bungee jumping? What do I do? Yeah, sounds easy. So what's the deal with the tar? I expected more crowds up here in line. How can you take the smell? Bye. We're in law enforcement. How much would you charge us to use the bungees? That's weird. So how come I never heard of Olympic bungee jumping? I stand corrected. Go for it. What hairy guy? How big? Where'd he go? My nose is running. No. Is it on right? Is she being sarcastic? So, What kind of degree do you need to let people bungee jump over tar? What else can you tell us about bungee jumping? So this is America seen through the nose of one of our great presidents. It's a bunch of tar. It's a bunch of tar with hair in it. I can't reach it. That won't work. I better pick up the tar first. Lord, I'm tired of this drivel. Since I've already tried that shot, I'll let the computer pick one. I win. Trampoline. You took out one of my trampolines. Hit. You bopped my bug. You crushed my cab. You destroyed my DeSoto. You hurt my hearse. You creamed my camper. Miss! Go again, you lucky, rabbity guy. One must admire the skill with which the wily uber trout stalks its prey. Here, I thought you might like some candy. I'm Sam. He's Max. We solve mysteries. We want to know everything you know about Bruno the Bigfoot. Keep it short, kid. My partner's got a low tolerance for long stories. Yeah, but where's Bruno now? Your uncle? That's great, kid. Where can we find your uncle? Way to grasp the obvious, little buddy. Wow, this is some key. It's a rock. And it's between the two things Chavoul said it was between. It must be Frog Rock. That must be Frog Rock. That's the enchanted Argyle Forest. It's the inexplicable Valley of Lights. The largest stump in the world. Why, it's the eternal plain of acid rain, Mount Badrich. It's a rock. Like this? Well, that was one heck of an impressive display. Will you and Trixie be heading back into the forest to live an idyllic, nature-oriented existence together? Goodbye, you nutsy, primitive man-beast, you. You mean the wholesale destruction of the symbols of modern civilization in the western United States? You bet we are. Thanks, Chief. Max loves cheap sentiment. I don't think the wizard has anything in that bag for me. I appreciate the gesture, but I've already got a hat. I'll miss that old rascal. Don't worry, little buddy. I've got it all covered. It's open already. It's closed already. It's not pretty enough for CES. See you around.